Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Should You Make It. Today's episode is really exciting. My daughter picked this one because she saw it on her Instagram feed, and it's from Delish. And this is going to be, I guess, a take on a French toast. This is going to be using Fruity Pebbles. So we're going to go through the ingredients of what you're going to need. Of course, the infamous Fruity Pebbles. Now we've got 3 cups of Fruity Pebbles. We're going to need 1 cup of milk. Now this, all of the ingredients are supposed to be used for 8 slices of bread. Now this is just going to be for a single serving for her breakfast, so she's only going to need 3 pieces. So you can use the 8 or however much you're going to want to use. It calls for 3 eggs, and then you're going to need a half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 4 teaspoons of butter, tablespoons, sorry. And then for utensils, all you're going to need is a whisk and a large skillet. So all we're going to do first is we're going to incorporate our 3 eggs into our milk. And this one's a really quick, simple one, guys. Great for breakfast, fun for birthdays maybe. And then we're going to add our ground cinnamon and our vanilla. Just like a regular French toast ingredients, and we're going to give this a good whisk, and then we're going to put only 2 tablespoons into our skillet to start with, and then we'll get going. Okay, so now we're going to take our first slice of bread, and we're going to give it a good dunk on the first side. Then we're going to flip it, give it a good dunk. Suggest for about 45 seconds. Flip it again. And we've got 2 tablespoons of butter in the saucepan heating up, and then we're going to transfer it into our Fruity Pebbles. Squish it real good. Tie a lid on there. Oh, making a mess. It's not good if you're not making a mess. And butter is almost nice and melted. Make sure that's nice and coated. Squish it right there. And transfer to our pan. Put it all on there. Squish it down. And it's going to cook 3 minutes per side. So there's the first piece done. And I'd suggest when you flip it, just give it 2 minutes. Other than that, I found that it was a little too much. So I ended up taking it out too soon. And we're just working on the second piece. I just wanted to say a little thing about these. On the last piece of hers, I went in here and I just grabbed them and I squished them and I made them a little more fine because I wanted a little more coverage on them. And as you can tell, it covered them a lot better, and you get a lot of the Fruity Pebble dust on there too. And also, I just wanted to say what I've noticed with the last 2, which got a little dark, which is not bad because it's just the caramelization from the sugars in the Fruity Pebble. But 2 minutes worked better than the 3. And also, the butter in the pan was getting really dark. Brown butter's nice when you're cooking, not when you're baking. So when you flip, you're going to have to add a little more butter to the pan as well. So before you flip, add another tablespoon underneath because it tends to get really dark. And then also before you start putting your other piece in the pan, use a paper towel and wipe it out to clean it. That way that butter doesn't burn before you add your other piece. That's just a few things that I've noticed, which helps too. And instead of medium low, I know everyone's oven's a little different, runs a little hotter, a little cooler. Stove, thank you.
You're welcome.
Stove. Stove. So I've had to put mine down on low, because ours runs really hot. So that's just a few things I've noticed making this. Just a little, whoop-see-doos. There we go. Just a few things. Okay, so that is how the Fruity Pebble French toast turned out. That's so precious. Now the one on top you see right there, that's the one that has the crushed one. And I have to say that one turned out the best as far as the best coverage everything, it turned out incredible. And doing the 2 minutes instead of 3, that turned out the best as well. So I highly suggest that too. And then when you flip it, also adding an extra tablespoon of butter underneath. That worked out great. So Brittany is going to go ahead and try a little bit of it. She's so excited.
I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite cereals.
It is. And we couldn't believe it when we saw it too. Oh my gosh. And I think it's actually been out for a few months too, but it was just in the news feed. So.
Oh, that looks so good.
Oh.
Yay, it's cooked all the way through.
Oh, it's got the eggy appearance. And she's got some maple syrup.
Pure maple syrup.
And you can use maple syrup, pancake syrup. They did maple syrup, so.
Wow! Oh my goodness. It has a very custardy texture in the middle.
Does it? I wonder if we can get
Oh my goodness.
a shot of that. I'll go in there. Oh yeah, you can see the egg. Wow.
It's cooked so, oh my gosh, I taste the butter. The maple syrup adds such a good like smokiness. And the Fruity Pebbles still have their crunch, but I like how they're crushed up on here. They're not like stabbing you in the mouth. And they add such like a bright, fruity, like happy flavor.
Oh my goodness.
It's so good, Mom.
And she was saying that that would be perfect for a birthday breakfast.
Yay! How cute.
That is precious. Wow.
Yes.
And the other ones, on the bottom of them, they got really dark. Like I said, the caramelization of the butter turned them really dark. If you could show them the bottom of the one.
The first one?
Yeah. The butter just got so dark. So that was after 3 minutes, guys.
Way too long.
Yeah. So that's why I say, do the 2 minutes and add more butter.
And then the bottom of the last one we did looks like that.
Yeah. Big difference. So there you go, guys. That was so much fun. Incredible. I'm sure you could do this with other cereals too.
Look how much better the coverage is on there. There's like spots there, but there are no spots there.
Yeah.
That was a great idea, Mom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So there you go, guys. Quick, really simple, easy breakfast, fun. All those
Delicious.
12:38, but there we go. So thank you guys for watching. Should you make it? Hey.
You should make it.
You should.
You should. Your kids will love it.
Little variations, and it turns out perfect.
Yay!
So there we go. Thank you guys again for watching. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Have a great week.